So sometimes in between videos, I try to get some of the busy work done. You know, if I know there's a definitive break, I try to get some busy work done. And along the times of trying to get the ancient magic sites and the little astronomy tables and stuff to come up with the constellations, little stuff like that. It's kind of inconsequential to the story. I got 2 owl posts. I don't normally get owl posts while I'm doing that stuff, you know, tending to my you know, room of requirement stuff, get the feathers and all that. But I got an owl from Natty. And Natty says that her mother wants to speak to her, and that Natty believes that mom has learned what she's been up to, and she thinks that she'll take it easier on her if I'm there. So she just basically wants me to join her in talking to her mom, which she's the divination teacher, if I recall correctly. So that makes sense. We'll meet her there. And then Poppy has also sent us another owl. Wants to meet me at the 3 Broomsticks. Says she thinks it's finally safe to talk about ever since they rescued the dragon from the Horntail Hall. And she hasn't heard anything to imply that the poachers are looking for us or the dragon egg we took. So we've got those 2 things. So if I take a look at the map, I am located here. Again, I'm just kind of going around to various different things. I'm trying to get the astronomy tables and these little busy work things that don't really have a huge, you know, impact on the story. I am near a giant toad place, and I have captured another toad. And I'm also near an ancient magic thing. Speaking of toads. Well, okay then. You know what to do with this. So let's go in here really quick and see. Now, obviously, these little toads are going to be allowing me to teleport all over the place, and I'm not sure where they're going to take me necessarily, so I'm going to try to maybe do as much as I can with my feet on the ground. And that might be all I can do with my feet on the ground. Okay, so there's one up there. And, you know, I'm thinking I could either go through all these toads and hope that they're going to take me someplace meaningful. Which, in this case, it did. Took me down to that one. That's cool. Or, I feel like it's probably easier just to do this. Because it does let me get on my broom. It's probably easier just to wander on the broom. I suspect, anyway. I don't know where they all are, but that one's pretty easy to reach, so... There we go. And then also... Oops, there's a bag right here. Yep. And then wherever the last one is... Looks like the light is over there. Just drop ourselves in here.
That wasn't so difficult.
Just use the broom. Whenever possible, just use the broom. Okay, so let's see. Based on the stuff I've got to do, I think I could maybe fly to the Merlin trial here and pick that up. But I think I still don't know where Neasels are. I would really like to find Neasels. And I don't have any icon on the map. I've been looking around and I just haven't seen an icon yet that tells me where Neasels are. So I suspect perhaps that Neasels are going to be located in this area. And I'm just not able to get them yet. I could be wrong and I've just like overlooked one. There's Swoopers there. Yeah, but anyway, so all the ancient hippogriffs there. There's ancient magic sites, right? So I've been trying to hit those magic hotspots. Let's go to Hogsmeade. And we're going to go ahead and talk to Poppy here, this dragon debrief. I'm going to kind of skip the Boober Tubers thing for now because it's kind of inconsequential. And I'll go get it, but just not going to do it right away. And then, of course, we have to talk to Mrs. Weasley. She wants to tell us something about... she says we're ready for transformation. She wants us to attend her class, and she teaches transfiguration, if I recall. I said she teaches like a lot of things so far, but I'm pretty sure she teaches transfiguration.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Yeah, we should.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Well, I mean, I think we could trust her, right? I think. But then again, she also is going on these adventures and going out on her own and finding things. And what if she gets captured and talks? Dude, she shared the only reason we know Highwing is because of her. I'm telling her.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it.
So naturally, I am.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, protect my secret. You and 12 other people. It's just too many people that know that secret by now. The other thing I've been doing, again, between videos, I'll go through some of these houses, just unlock their doors and take their belongings. Just casual stuff like that. I haven't found any additional demiguises in Hogsmeade. If there are some, I don't think I've actually unlocked all the doors and stuff anyway. So, okay. So next thing, let's go and see Natty. I think, yeah, Hogwarts map. She's probably in whatever wing has the astronomy tower. Is it up here? That's not it. That's demiguises. So where is? Oh wait, hang on. Don't be that way, Charlie. You know this. Don't be that way. You can read text on the screen. I know you can. Right here. See her astronomy wing right here. Yeah, that's probably where she is, up in the astronomy tower. Hall of Herodiana? Herodiana? Talk to Sophronia Franklin. You know what? Okay. Is divination in the astronomy tower? I thought they were very close to each other, but now I'm thinking they're not. I thought those two classrooms were close to each other.
Why not? I think it's nice to be able to look back on old diaries and see what you were doing in the past.
Let's go ahead and talk to Sophronia.
If I could have a moment of your time.
Sophronia Franklin.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time. Even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
Okay. She sounds I'll just go with it. She sounds fascinating.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read,
Ouch.
her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
I'll say, you want me to go into this challenge or this practice training area for Depulso, which sounds intriguing, and get an outfit, signature outfit. What did she do other than like master Depulso?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
Graphorn. That's another creature that I don't have any materials for. What happened to Herodiana? What happened to her?
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
Okay, banished herself, right, okay.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I
Okay.
can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Okay, that's fine. We could go into that. That's cool. I'm not gonna do it right now, because I'm gonna do Mum's the Word. That's what I want to do instead. But Depulso puzzle sounds, I was gonna say fun. It's actually the very opposite end of this whole area, isn't it? It's not even close. Not even remotely close to the astronomy tower. I'm sure the astronomy teacher would love that I got those two things confused. In any case, here we go. Speak with Natty outside the divination classroom. Here she
So
is.
frustrating.
Oh boy. She's mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Uh-oh.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I'm not the right person for that.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
Ooh, that's
And
cool.
it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
You can turn into a gazelle? That's exciting. How do you become... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, prediction? Don't know. And I can't do it right now in the middle of dialogue. Okay, yeah. When I hit tab, I got all my potions and stuff, right? Over here on the side, we got number 4 slot, you got Phoenix Felicis, right? That's liquid luck. Then you've got my broom. Then you've got the mounts, like High Wing. And then there's one on the left side. It looks like an animal, but I have no idea what it is. And I can't do anything with it yet. Is that... How cool would it be if that was... Like, I could turn into an animal. I want to turn into an animal, too.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month. Then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight. Then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu. But Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Okay, now, again, I'm going to add to my... okay, to my prediction here. Professor Weasley considers it too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts. Okay. Self-transfiguration is common. I am different, and I'm off doing very important things. And Professor Weasley, who is, I believe the Transfiguration teacher knows about this. You see where I'm going? I think Professor Weasley teaches me to transfigure. I'm calling it. I don't know.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Okay, cool. What does it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
She's so cool. You just got like 800 cool points from me.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
So now I have to basically take a stand whether I'm standing with her, who is awesome, or her mother, who's a teacher who could supposedly see the future. I mean, how much do I really believe in tea leaves, though, right? You can't allow your mother to stop us. I told you, I'm not a very good influence here, Mom.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
See, not a very good influence.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes once.
Definitely not. Wait, this person sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes, but I think she was making fun of her because...
She was outspoken. I meant it as a compliment.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, he sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes. He's a Slytherin kid. All right, so stuff is developing here, okay? And we have a new quest here. So the Hall of Herodiana, or Herodiana. I think that's how you say it. Let's go to Professor Weasley's assignment first, so I can get a lot less question marks here, or at least a few less. And then we can maybe explore this Depulso puzzle. Okay? So Professor Weasley's assignment is to go and find a field page in the underground harbor. All right. Underground harbor is over here. I can't go... I mean, I'm basically there now. I have to go down the stairs a little bit, but I'm basically there now. We'll start here, I suppose, in the central hall. And then when we get there, find the page or whatever. And then it looks like we have to also go to the library to get another field guide page on something else. So we'll work on that. Looks like I got to go up from here. Let's go on up. And across the bridge. The puzzle I already solved on the bridge. I don't know where the other Hogwarts puzzle is. Now, this one's already solved. I don't know where the other one is, though. There's like another secret somewhere, and I haven't actually found it yet. So this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there's a door here. Underground harbor. It's just a lift? Takes me down? New places. Okay. That's like new places. Man, that door really wants to close, doesn't it? It doesn't wait at all.
This is the underground harbor.
Nice. You can do some skipping stones here. I wonder if there's an achievement for skipping stones like a certain number of times. Oh. It's you. Alright, I'll come back for you. because it's looking at me right now. Let's go to the other side for now. And we'll get this. And there's another chest over here with no eyeballs this time. Good. And then there it is. Underground harbor, located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard, is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake of Hogwarts. All right. Wonder why I needed this page for this transfiguration assignment. I don't know. Need to go to the in the library next. Grab this from you. Haha, sucker, got it. And then let's just use this to go to the library. So library annex and library. Let's go. I'll find whatever this new fancy page is. Okay. Let's see. Up there. Up the spirally staircase. Don't get dizzy.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
It's Sophronia again. You've moved.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Okay, I mean, like I said earlier, I have some basic knowledge. I have some base knowledge of Hogwarts and the school, history of the wizarding world and famous people and places and stuff. So, yeah, I guess I can try that out. I mean, it looks like both answers are yes anyway. So let's just see what kind of questions you got.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
It is the golden snidget. Right? Yeah, I believe it's a snidget. So I have a couple of friends, and I know this is gonna make me. I'm a total nerd. I'm sorry. I don't play. I have to put that in context. I have a couple of friends that play Quidditch. Okay, and I talk to them regularly, and I've actually been to one of their their matches. Okay, and I'm telling you, they're on a field with brooms.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis. I got like 6 of them.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the 3 brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Horcruxes are pretty bad things. They're kind of shunned. I don't believe they're even something that would be known in the 1200s. This is how the Dark Lord, again, way in the 1900s, right? This is how the Dark Lord managed to keep himself alive and bring himself back. And the Deathly Hallows is the name of, I believe, the 7th book. This, but I'm gonna go with Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
So the snitch is the smallest. The bludger is the one that's going around trying to hit people, run into people, and the quaffle's the one that everyone has in their hands that they're passing around. That's definitely the largest.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
Yep.
True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Well, so in, I believe it was the, is it the Goblet of Fire? Or is it the Chamber? I forget which book it was. Maybe it was the Chamber of Secrets. Hermione has, they make Polyjuice Potion, right? And I think it was the Chamber of Secrets. They make Polyjuice Potion to try to look like some of the kids from Slytherin House, and Hermione picks up a hair off of a girl that she wants to turn into, but that hair is not the girl's hair, it's actually her cat's hair, and she ends up looking like a cat. She doesn't actually change into a cat though. She just has cat-like features, but she's still standing upright and she's still like human form. So I think that's like a technicality. I'm gonna go false. I don't believe it actually does it that way. I don't think you actually change species. I could be wrong on that, but I'm gonna go with that.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now.
Thank you.
If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of on a roll now. And I'm in the mode for Hogwarts trivia now. So let's see what your next questions are.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
I'm thinking Wizards Council, right? It's not the Order of Merlin. I don't believe any part of this was a confederation, so I think it's the Wizards Council.
The Wizards Council.
That's correct. The Wizards Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement.
You're a third year?
Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Viper. Peruvian Viper Tooth. I know that one.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
I know that one.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous
I didn't know it was
fangs.
fastest breed.
Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Not a clue. No idea. Elfrida Clag, Quincy Hogg, Hengist of Woodcroft. Just because your name is the fanciest.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right!
Nice.
It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The Hide-Behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
I don't even know what a hide-behind is. A Lethifold. Try to think of what that is. Lethifold. I don't remember what that is. I don't know what that is. Rune Spore. Isn't that like it's like a 3-headed snake thing? I think is what a Rune Spore is. So I don't think it would be that one. And then a Demiguise is the thing that I've been seeing on the desks and stuff that are going after Professor Moon. So I'm between these two things. I'm pretty sure it's not a Rune Spore. So we're going through like these two things. I don't know what a Lethifold is. I'm gonna go with a Demiguise.
A Demiguise.
Yes!
Nice.
While the Hide-Behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
Okay, so it's the only thing I don't know. What do you do to repel a Lethifold? I wouldn't. I just bought my microphone. I'm sorry. I wouldn't think a stunning spell would be used to repel something. A knockback jinx sounds like repel. Patronus Charm's entire purpose is to repel. It's like the only thing this is. It's the only thing a Patronus Charm really does. So I'm kind of leaning towards that, but I don't know what a Lithifold is. So it could be a knockback jinx. The knockback jinx? The knockback jinx is kind of like... It's like describing a spell, but without actually naming it. Like, there's no spell named here. The stunning spell is like... I feel like this is the one that they've actually called it by a name. So I'm gonna just guess. This is purely a guess. I have no idea.
The Patronus Charm.
Well done.
Okay.
The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
I have no idea. Gamp. I read this name sounds familiar. I think he's like the first. If I remember correctly, Gamp was like the first. Trying to think of people, man. I think Gamp was the name of the first headmaster. So I don't know if he would be one that would publish a law of transfiguration. These two I don't know who are, but like, it's purely a guess. I don't know. Evangeline Orpington. I don't know.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for.
Oh, it is
was
Gamp. Interesting.
One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon. Yeah, that's the literal translation.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus.
Yep, we saw that on a page.
Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
We saw that in a in one of the field guide pages. Told us that. Which creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth? Oh my gosh. I don't believe a basilisk does that. It's just a giant snake. Runespore is a very snake-like thing as well, though, with like 3 heads. Again, I think that's what the Runespore is. I may be wrong on that. And then the Ashwinder definitely has eggs because I've been collecting them, but they're in a nest. But that's not how they produce. That's just how they're kept. I really don't know how they're produced. Runespore could easily do the same thing. Assuming these are all snake-like things that kind of all produce eggs, so I don't know. I'm gonna go Ashwinder. I don't know.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect.
Nah.
The correct answer was the Runespore.
Runespore.
According to Parcelmouths, each of the Runespore's 3 heads
It does have 3
serves
heads.
a different function.
Okay.
The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
I have no idea, dude. I don't even know this school. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know.
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
Wow.
The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Oh, I should know this one. This was, what the hell is the name of that spell? That potion. It was in Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, was it Order of the Phoenix or was it Half-Blood Prince? What was it? It was it Slugworth? I think it was Slugworth that was making it, right? I forget. I remember the girls like crowding around the thing. It was to try to make somebody fall in love with them. Anyway, elixir to induce euphoria is not it. Veric serum is a truth-telling that's a truth serum. So it's got to be Immortentia. I don't think elixir to induce euphoria just sounds like very descriptive, not a name. This is a truth serum, 100%. So it's got to be this one.
Amitentia.
That's the answer. Amatenta smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Oh, man.
They're my most difficult questions.
You know what? Hit me with them.
Give me your word.
It's probably going to be all guesses.
Wonderful. I do
Here we go.
admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Wait, I know this. Shit. This came up. Somebody was, again, my friends playing Quidditch. Somebody did like a slam dunk thing.
Haversacking.
That's right.
Nice.
Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player.
That's what blatching is.
Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
This is hairy ears. Wow, that sounds like bad luck. Also just bad luck. Webbed feet. All of these things would be bad luck, right? If you had hairy ears, that'd be bad luck. If you had webbed feet, that would be bad luck. But I don't think that's what this thing is talking about. I can just pick one. Let's go hairy ears.
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck.
It's bad luck, okay.
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
It's not fluxweed. Sapophoros bean? Mimbulus mimbletonia. Wow. I mean, picking the first answer when you don't know has worked out well for me so far, so.
Mimbulus mimbletonia.
Correct.
Yahtzee!
The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Bowman Wright.
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe.
I don't know.
Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
The Wizard and the Hopping Pot. What does the elder wizard... I mean, I haven't read this book before. I don't know. Single slipper. Top answer. I don't know.
That's correct.
Yay!
The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
I don't know what a Snallygaster is, so the Scottish Highlands.
The Scottish Highlands.
No, the answer was North America.
North America.
The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
The Muggle Knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune. Amset, Luckless, or Lancelot? I doubt it's Lancelot. You know, if you just because it kind of goes with fortune and luck, I'm gonna go with Luckless.
Sir Luckless.
Correct. The
Great.
three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster. One of our pages told us that. There was a statue of it, a big statue. We got a page. It said the largest kelpie was the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Oleg Gamp? Wait, okay, hang on. Maybe Gamp's on this list again. Maybe he wasn't the first headmaster. Maybe he was the first Minister of Magic I'm thinking of. Cadmus Peveril. I don't ever ready. I don't know. Gamp was the first something. I thought it was the first headmaster, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's actually the first Minister of Magic. I'm trying to think of who the first headmaster is now. I don't remember that. Huh. Let's pick Gamp. I don't know. Let's see.
You lick Gamp.
Yes.
Okay, first
Gamp's
Minister of
greatest
Magic.
legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed
Yeah.
the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions.
Wow.
It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge.
Jeez.
You should be pleased with your performance. Not many students would have done so well. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
Thank you, Sophronia.
I
That was a lot of
put the book back on
fun.
the pedestal for you.
Thank you for
ought to
that.
make quick work of this.
And I've gotten Wigamel potions, a Maxima potion, and a Durus potion as a reward, I guess. Book on Intermediate Transfiguration. The book is designed to help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
That was a cool quiz. Like a lot of it was luck. There's a lot of questions I didn't know, and I just picked the top answer. But yeah, that was neat. I've clearly done my homework a little bit on the wizarding world. Not as much as I thought. But oh, what's this? What's this? Professor Black. May I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Cressida Bloom seems to think the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics. Cressida's the one that misspoke her spell, and instead of making her books levitate, they turned into birds. And they started flying around the library. We had to go get those for her in like the one of like the first or second video or something like that, I think.
You miserable lout! Your sister has been in St. Mungo's for 3 days, and she's still vomiting slugs. If you ever point your wand at your family again, mark my words, you will lose that wand.
The raspberries. Yeah. That's a howler. Got himself a howler. Oh, come on, open up the door. Okay, well, this is the Transfiguration Courtyard, and it borders the Transfiguration class, so let's go ahead and have Transfiguration class.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Yes, Arthur.
Get so upset in herbology. The rate you're going, you'll need calm.
That kind of looks like... It is, isn't it? Is that Gareth? Is that the Weasley kid? Kind of looks like him.
Well, I don't run herbology.
All right, let's go to class.
Twice now by a bouncing ball. A garlic didn't do a thing.
Oh, is she gonna come in like McGonagall does?
Beautiful.
Oh, she doesn't. Oh, it's the book. Yeah.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Turn a stone into a butterfly. That's what to do. All right, here we go. Seriously, I really hope she turns me into a... Teach me how to become an animal. I want to be a A fearsome beast roaming the lands. Here we go. Got the butterfly. I'm a gifted student. Okay, there are many gifted students.
Done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Excellent.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
You're quite close to Professor Fig, aren't you? I've always wondered about him. Never see him actually teaching.
You're right. Yeah, I haven't, Yeah, Fig doesn't teach transfiguration. It's Professor Weasley that does. I'm just going back and forth on what she teaches, and now I have no idea what Professor Fig teaches.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this
Thank
year.
you. Despite spending so much time on assignments, oh my gosh.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement.
Did, 2 of them.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
She's staring at me with those eyes. She's telling me, don't lie to me. Yes.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Yes, please. I guess we'll do it right here. Nice.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Depulsor! Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Okay, we're going to the Forbidden Forest with you.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Amit.
I remember Amit mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Yes, Amit is... Am I finally going to be able to hear what gobbledygook sounds like? I would like to hear gobbledygook. I got to talk to Amit about it. Gobbledygook. Why is this a quest marker? Like, where I'm currently standing is a quest marker, unless it's directly above me. Let's take a look. Shadow of the Mine. Sebastian. It's all gobbledygook. Speak with Amit. Let's do that. Let's talk with Amit. See where he is. He is somewhere farther away than I thought he was. Let's see where he is. Oh, he's much further away than I thought he was. He's in the astronomy tower, of course. I mean, where else would he be? In the middle of the day, of all places.
My aunt has some potions.
Man, he's all the way up the very top of this astronomy tower, too. Like, freaking Peeves. You know, I gotta go even higher. Wow. Yep. It's in the middle of the day, sir. What are you looking for?
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
How well do you know gobbledygook?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English.
Wow.
My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
I just want to hear it. Have you never met a goblin?
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker.
Yes.
Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Okay.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. Sure, man. It's all gobbledygook. You know, let's just do that now. I was gonna do the puzzle, the pulso puzzle thing. I was gonna do that. Maybe I'll do that first. It's getting the end of the video here, but I think maybe we'll do that because it's a main quest thing. There might be like a lot of fighting and stuff. There might be stuff to do here. So why don't we try this Hall of Herodiana thing first and see where we go from there. This looks like the closest point. Maybe here. Okay, the marker's down here.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Ominous. Okay, so it's just the button on the wall. I assume Depulso would be used for this, right?
Depulso.
Yep. If she's making Depulso puzzles, then it makes sense that you'd hit Depulso on the button. Okay.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Let's see what these puzzles are.
Of Herodiana. Better go inside and
see if
find
we can
those
get these done in 10-15 minutes. All right, you guys probably already know because you can see the timeline on the video, can't you? Okay.
Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Okay, well there's a thing there. That's interesting.
Depulso.
Depulso doesn't do anything there. There's a big crate, or I guess it's a big block. We just cast Depulso on that. Okay. And then, can we climb on it? Okay, so that's challenge 1 done, right? It's establishing that we can cast Depulso on a block.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
It's her cape. So I've got her cape. Next, new puzzle. Okay, well. Does Accio work?
Accio.
Oh? Oh, it ran into me. I see. So the puzzle's okay, so does it work now? And then I just push it.
Depulso.
Nope. Push it. Yeah. And then... Oh. Right. That block is like... I see. Okay.
Accio.
And now you're on this side. So now I can climb up and up again. And puzzle completed, right? What are you?
Arresto momentum. Lumos. Incendium.
All right. Well, I don't need it for now.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Okay. Got a block here. All the way across there. Just taking a look at where... Can I come down here? Okay, I can come down here. It doesn't end the puzzle or anything. And I can get back up. Okay. Let's try pushing it across the room. It's all the way over there now. All right. Very effective. What do we do now? We pull it back, of course. Okay, can we... Is there any way to manipulate this while I'm on top of it? Like, I wouldn't think so, because like pulling it towards me while I'm on it, that doesn't matter. Now what, maybe I can go back this way. I see maybe if we push it into that block. Yeah, and then we, whoops. I'm thinking like maybe we can take this into this gap is what I'm thinking. Through that gap and then jump. There's no way to influence it once I'm there. Right? I can't push it or anything from here. I can't push it or pull it from here. Can I transfigure it? I didn't think so. Okay. What about pulling it this way? That's not.
It's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Oh, there's a chest up there.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Things are progressing without me.
Revelio.
So there's a chest over there. I'm thinking if I can get this block to be over here, then I'd be able to get up there and get the chest. The question is, how the heck do I do that? Maybe I depulso it from here. That puts it across the way. That'll send it all the way across the room. Doesn't help me in getting it over here. How would I get it over there? So it looks like that's 2 blocks wide there. So if I pull this, it's going to end up in that slot, in that gap, which would be great if I was standing on that, but I can't stand on that and manipulate this. If I bring it down one though and connect it there, I could push it. It would then be stopped by that, and then I think I could bring it this way. So I would go like this, this, and then this. This is more of an Accio puzzle than it is a Depulso puzzle. Can I get it from here? Yeah, okay, now I can get this, but now I still don't know how I'm gonna get... How am I gonna get that around?
Confringo.
What are you? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defendo.
Which spell is it?
I see. A switch reset everything. Good to know.
A basic attack. A basic attack. It resets the puzzle. Okay. How does that... okay, hang on. Hey, all right. So if it resets the puzzle...
Accio.
Just get out of the way so you don't get hit. And then... wait, no. This isn't right. I want this, and then this. Yes. Okay. So from there, I want to get on this, and then I think because I can't be here and manipulate this block at the same time. But now I can. Yes. That's got to be the answer, right? Yeah. There. And then we go like this, and then up.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable.
It is
No wonder
remarkable.
Sophronia wants to see this.
Sure, sure. Let's go deliver it. So puzzle done. Not bad. The glowy thing. Basic attack. I tried like every spell I had. So return to Sophronia.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
Ominous. I got a feeling you're not gonna like Sebastian's decisions in the future. It's just I'm just spitballing here, but I think his decisions are gonna be against your wishes. And man, that's a lot of stairs to climb just to deliver this to back to that smart little third year with all the questions and the quizzes. All right, here we go. Yes, I could have flewed, but I wanted to walk it. I got it.
Did you find the Hall of Herodiana?
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Yes, for a fee. Yes.
Of course. Behold.
Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
I'm your second. Oh, okay. I mean, it's an outfit, so it's not an outfit like this though, right? It's a look. So if I was to go like this, yeah. Oh boy, what's the male version of the Herodiana outfit? Because I would assume it doesn't look the same on me as it does on her. Is it just the? It can't be just the cape. It's got to be something else. None of these things have her. Oh wait, it does have. Oh, interesting. Don't I look just grand? Don't I look just wonderful? Anyway, that's it for me on that. Next time, I think maybe we're gonna go to the mine. I think I want to hear gobbledygook. I want to hear a meat speak gobbledygook. So that's what we're gonna do next time. All right, take care. Bye.